Mona was standing in front of the mirror, fixing her earrings for the 10th time. She hated that her hands shook whenever she knew Jungkook would see her dressed up. It was ridiculous, she told herself, but the butterflies didn't care. The door behind her clicked. "You almost ready?" Jungkook's voice drifted in, a little breathless, a little warm. She turned, and there he was, black shirt half buttoned, a silver chain brushing his collarbone. Hair pushed back like he didn't even try but somehow looked like trouble anyway. Mona swallowed. "You're still not done? The party starts in 10 minutes. He stepped into the room with that slow, lazy confidence that always threw her off. "Yeah," he said, scratching the back of his neck. "I needed help." "Help with what?" Jungkook held up the last 2 buttons of his shirt. "These." He smiled, just a little. Just enough to make her heartbeat trip. Mona rolled her eyes, but her cheeks were already heating. "You've performed in front of thousands, but buttons defeat you? Only when you're in the same room," he murmured. Her breath caught. She took a step toward him, fingers brushing his chest as she reached for the final button. His skin was warm beneath the thin fabric. Too warm. Her hands moved slower than they needed to, but he didn't complain. He didn't move at all, just watched her with that intent, quiet look that always made her feel seen. Not looked at. Seen. "Mona," he said softly. You look beautiful tonight." A simple line, but his voice carried something deeper. Something that made her pulse stumble. She laughed lightly, trying to hide the way his words melted into her. "It's just a house party, Jungkook. Not a movie premiere. It feels like one when you're in it." She blinked up at him, surprised, slightly breathless. He wasn't joking. He wasn't teasing. He was just honest. For a moment they stood close, the kind of close that fills the air with unspoken things. The room felt smaller, quieter, warmer. Jungkook lifted a strand of her hair and tucked it behind her ear, fingertips brushing her cheek. "You nervous?" Mona shook her head. "No." He smiled knowingly. "Liar." She exhaled a soft laugh. "Fine. Maybe a little." "Well," Jungkook said, leaning in closer, close enough she felt the warmth of his breath near her jaw. "Stick with me tonight." Her heart fluttered. "And why would I do that?" "Because." He paused, eyes lingering on her lips for a half-second before returning to her eyes. "I make you less nervous. Right?" She didn't answer. But she didn't need to. He already knew. Jungkook extended his hand. "Let's go before I talk myself into keeping you here instead." Her lips curled. "Is that supposed to be a threat?" "More like a promise." She took his hand. Just 5 minutes. But it felt like something much bigger, something quietly dangerous, beautifully tender, and unmistakably theirs. And as he led her out of the room, fingers intertwined, Mona realized. The party wasn't the thing she was excited about tonight. He was.